when I first work with young athletes, I don't really care about what they're physically capable of doing. I care more about their character and their mentality towards what they're trying to do. Because if you've been doing this for as long as we have, you come across physically gifted kids all the time, but without the right character and the right mentality, it doesn't matter how physically gifted they are. They're not really going anywhere. It's like a high performance car without the right fuel. It's just a car that just sits there and it doesn't have anything to sustain its potential or its capabilities, no matter like what the engine is. Sustain themselves with themselves. Like you don't need to be there. You don't need to constantly light them up. So the benefit of that is for the kids to be self-sustaining. And you want kids to have that mentality for themselves. You want kids to believe that they can be better and do better in their sport, in their athletics, and not even on that, just in their character, what they can develop into, what they potentially become, is beyond their imagination. And you want them to know that whenever it's possible, whatever environment they can find themselves in, like that's a possibility. Because the small things we're doing, like again, it's nothing special. It's just footwork stuff. But then when we get done, you're like, hey, you can do this on your own. You don't need to be here. And like the best text message you can ever get, or the best message for kids, is when they hit you with, hey, coach, what can I do at home? Or I'm going on vacation, or it's spring break, whatever it is. Like, what can I do? You love getting those messages, because that kid they're developing to being able to be motivated on their own without you. And as a coach, as a trainer, or whatever, even if it's your kid, if it's a parent, like you couldn't ask for a better thing over again. You should be able to self-sustain yourself. And how do you get kids to understand that? You let them practice these small, little bitty things on their own, and don't let them believe that they need to do very extravagant things to be better at something. They don't need a facility. They don't need to be the things that they're watching on Instagram, where you're watching athletes do ridiculous feats of strength. Like that's not what's going to make you better. It's the meticulous, it's the mundane, it's the methodical footwork, hand-eye coordination. It's those things that you can do in your basement, in your front yard, at a playground, under your own volition. Like it's those things that are going to make you such a better athlete. And if we can get the kids to believe in that, if we can instill that into coaches, if coaches can instill that into the kids, what they will be able to do, not just athletically, but just mentally, emotionally, it will be unimaginable. It'll be immeasurable, and you will develop a lot more strong, confident, more capable kids.